Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Well, I've done about all I can do outside for right now, so I got to feeling a little hungry and decided to come in and fix me a snack. So I'm gonna use some chorizo, pork chorizo, and a sweet potato. See if you can guess what I'm making. First of all, I'm going to fry up this chorizo and boil the potato until it's tender. I just want it tender. And it takes a while to fry this up, but let's get started. Okay, I've got my chorizo in the skillet. Now that was a 9-ounce tube, but I only used a half of it, so about 4.5 ounces in there. And I've got my sweet potato peeled and on the stove boiling. I went ahead and added about a tablespoon of unsalted butter to my chorizo while it cooked. Like I said, it takes a little while for this to cook, so I'll be back. Okay, I've added my cooked chorizo to the sweet potato and I'm going to mash it all together. And yes, these are one of those just out of my own head recipes, so I will be adding any other seasonings to it according to my taste. Get a spoon out of here. It is hot. Let me taste of it real quick and see what I want to add. Okay, be right back. Okay, I decided to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic pepper on it. I'll give it another taste and see if it's okay now. I'd say that's perfect. All right, let me show you what we're going to do next. Well, I almost forgot to start recording again. I have these pie crusts, 2 in the box, but I'm only going to use 1. I've laid the pie crust out, and I want to try to roll it really thin. Okay. Now behave yourself. Come on. You're on video. reason I want it rolled out pretty thin is because I'm going to be baking them. These are going to be empanada style, but you could also do a fried pie with it if you wanted to. But I don't want it to be too thick because the pie crust will puff up, and I don't want to be mostly eating pie crust. You could do this with a can of biscuits too if you wanted to, but I don't have a can of biscuits. The good thing about this is just experiment with what you have on hand to create a snack, create a meal. We'll try that and see how it does. I had a glass set out and I don't know where it went. Okay, I found a glass to use. I want them to be about 2.5 to 3 inches for the little rounds that I'm going to be making. Trying to get rid of some of the excess flour. I'm going to make one and show you what I'm going to do. See my little round? I'll take about a teaspoon of the filling. I'll put it in the round. That may even be too much, but we'll see. Flip it over. Plastic fork in here somewhere. I do. And just crimp the edges. And I've already got my pan made up. The oven is preheating to 400 degrees. I'm going to lay them on here. But before I put them all in the oven, let me get them all made up, then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to them. Okay, I've got a pan of them made up. I'm just going to put a little bit of egg wash on it. And then I will stick them in the oven. And these will be baked for about 15 minutes. I'll start checking them earlier. I just want them a light brown. The reason why I chose a sweet potato and chorizo is because I like the sweet with that little bit of bite that chorizo gives you. The spices in it. I think mine, this one wasn't a very, very hot one. It was just kind of mild. But I've never made these before. But I thought it would be a good combination. And I'm always up to try new things. So let's see how it turns out. Alright, let me get them in the oven. Well, here we go. I've got another pan in the oven, but these are out. Look at them. These are so good. Now, I know you can make these with Idaho potatoes, ground beef, whatever you want to put in them. They make really good appetizers or just a quick snack. They're not hard to make. And I had a sweet potato I wanted to use up. And I just thought the sweet potato would go good with the chorizo, and it did. Anyway, this is my little short video for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a like. If you would, subscribe. Thanks for watching.